Welcome back to Edgework, part of the Hammer Betting Network, presented by FanDuel. I'm Zack Phillips, joined by Alex Moretto, Matt Alber here on this Monday morning to help kick off the week and break down tonight's games, give out best bets, answer questions from the chat, all of that stuff. But before we get into anything here today, right off the top, you guys know it, hockey season is in full swing, and FanDuel, with FanDuel, you can turn a little hunch into a true power play. FanDuel has the hottest same-game parlays found on the Parlay Hub. Lace them up and follow your bets with player prop tracking or bet on the fly with the Pulse. Make every NHL watching experience more with FanDuel, North America's #1 sportsbook. And right now, new customers kick off the season with $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Just place any $5 bet. You get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Please play responsibly. You must be 18 plus, physically located in Ontario. Gambling problem, call 1-866-531-2600. That's 1-866-531-2600 or visit connectsontario.ca. All right, boys. We have a few games on the schedule here tonight. We'll get into each of those. Three to be exact. We'll give out best bets for anything that we've gotten in any of those games. Before we do, how was the weekend? It didn't go so well in there, Moretto, for the Edgework picks that were given out on Saturday.
No, not ideal for those couple Saturday best bets. Seems to be par for the course with the Saturday plays this year. It's like you just debate between, like, I talked about it on the show on Friday too. I really like looking ahead to tomorrow. Really like the Kings. Really like the under in that Flyers game. Obviously, those being earlier games, we gave out something later in the day. And the one I picked did not win. The one somebody was on Johansson watch got incredible CLV on that one. Johansson was not awful. So, yeah, not great. Overall, good weekend, though, I'd say, if you're just on board this fade the Rangers train. Chance for I tweeted out on Saturday, this is a chance for generational wealth right now. Just keep hammering the other team, and you're going to walk. Actually, you know what? They made it a little bit of a sweat yesterday, though. It was hilarious. The Rangers start to come back and they make it a little bit of a sweat. I will say I had a lot of money on the Blues yesterday. I did have some reverse puck line -1.5 though, so a little frustrating. But the Rangers, we don't have to go and play Rangers talk radio and stuff. I know there's so much going on that we don't need to rehash any of this. But the Rangers
today. They
suck. Yeah. But like the one thing that's insane is, like, you get the kids that are starting to bring you back into the game. Mika, Kreider, like, bump down the lineup, barely playing any minutes. And then when you're down a goal late, it's Mika and Kreider who are on the ice. They're not the guys who brought you back in the game. They're the guys who are getting demoted. And then they're the guys you turn to down a goal. Very, very strange. I'm very grateful they did that, though.
Stapling Will Cooley to the bench in that 6-on-5. Like, the second I saw the 6-on-5, because I think it started right at a draw, and you see, like, Mika come over. Like, Kreider, you know, is going to be on the ice. Like, that's fine. I don't mind having him around the net there, but, like, the second you see Mika, even without Panarin, the second you see Mika come on the ice over Cooley, it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, all right, Lafreniere, Cooley's on the ice now. Heedle's on the ice, cool. But it's like, what the fuck are you doing putting Mika on the ice at this point? Like, and I get, like, and I like dropping them down to third and fourth lines. Like, they were still bad, frankly. At least Mika showed somewhat of an effort at some times yesterday. I don't know. They're a disaster. Yeah. And it's like, the funny part of it now is, like, you watch the Rangers broadcast and they spend more time talking about how bad this team looks than actually broadcasting the game. Like, they don't even seem like they give a shit about this team anymore, because the team clearly doesn't. It's just, I don't know. And that was better than Saturday. Shit. I know, Zach, who I didn't want to get off the rails.
I'm not going to go into Rangers talk radio.
And
it's hard
Saturday's
not to,
even
though.
worse.
I don't blame you.
Saturday's even worse. Fucking sitting back there and it's like, all right, 1-0, whatever. Then you see 3-0, and then I saw the Kings score again, and then I look back up and it's 5-0. I'm like, I didn't even see the fifth goal. Like, it was just like one after another, bang, bang, bang. And I mean, the Kings are good, so that's not shocking. This team's a train wreck. But yeah, just fade them every night, and you can retire at the end of the next month.
Until someone gets fired. I will say, like, this is a great run we're on right now, and I'll keep this going. But, like, anyone getting fired.
How many times have you actually bet against the Rangers on this run? Because I feel like every time it comes up, you're like, nah.
Yeah, I know. It was really.
Nah, I don't want to do it with this. I don't want to do it with the Sabres. Yeah. I don't want to do it with the Blackhawks. I don't want to do it with the Blues. Like,
I did it with. The Blues was yesterday. The Blues, and this weekend was First Blues game, yeah. No, it wasn't nearly enough as I should have been over this time. It was really, like, over the weekend was when it was like, okay, like, we're gonna hit this really hard. and last week it wasn't nearly the case. But like, still, I mean, the
Anyone
prices that they're
done it
giving out
over
on
the
these
last
games over the
month?
weekend were wild. I know if you got
anyone
in
who's
on
been
this
doing it over
earlier
the
and
last
trusted
month
this earlier,
is rich.
yeah.
Like I know we definitely have not done it consistently. Kind
No,
of
I probably only bet against them like 5 times throughout this entire stretch, and that's including both over the weekend. So
yeah,
not
about
ideal.
the same.
Albert, you feel better now? You get that one off your chest?
Nah, not really. Sports are stupid. I honestly, I didn't even turn the game on last night until like the middle of the first period, and like the lines looked weird, so I kind of go on Twitter and look at it, and I'm like, okay, no Panarin. Why? Like, where's Kako? Okay, he's healthy scratch. That's sick. Like,
that doesn't make
Johnny
sense.
Brodzik got called from the AHL, and he's playing on the second line. Like, that's great. Like, Mika and Kreider got demoted. All right, like that's fine. Like, they suck. I see Chad Ruhwedel in the lineup. Like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't know. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch football. I just took a relatively sports-free day yesterday until I saw the Rangers were on and sat through it and wallowed in misery for a couple hours.
Well, maybe this will make you feel better. Mike Bromberg, I don't know if you guys saw this, not betting related, but the NHL commercial with the players talking about tipping is awesome. Did you guys catch that one?
Yeah, it's really good.
Their content and commercials have gotten a lot better in the last few years.
The bar was so low.
Yeah, it was low. But they used to have those unreal commercials back in the day. Like, remember the hotel commercials? With all the guys like doing the pranks and everything. Those were great. And then they turned it into just nonsense. The only ones that were good was the because it's the cup ones.
Yeah,
and
those
then
are great.
like
or the no words. The no words.
Yeah, that's the
because it's the cup.
Yeah.
But they had a few like because it's a cup series, I guess. But the no words one was like, that was the best. That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they came back with that commercial. There was one they had to start the season with the young guys and everything. Like, that one was pretty decent. They got everybody involved, the superstar players involved, and then this one was pretty awesome as well. So good for them. Good for them. E-Colt here asking, are the Ottawa Senators back?
Probably. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay. I don't know. I did enjoy that Friday we were on here, and it's like you said that you really liked the under but weren't going to play it. I liked the Senators but didn't play it. 3-0 Ottawa final.
Yeah, I know. I was tracking that one. That's all right. Another opportunity to get back on the right side here today, and we will
could be better. We could have been on Travis Hunter minus 20,000 or whatever.
I bet a lot of college football just through what other people give out. I don't follow it. I can't name you many players. Like I just listen to smarter people than I didn't bet on Travis Hunter or Heisman because of that show. I love Powers and Kiddish and everything they do. The show is amazing, but that's funny how like I didn't get in on the Hunter stuff. I saw a lot of like buzz about it early on, and I was like, these guys are like, there's no way. And I was like, you know what? First mistake I made. I was like, I respect Knish's opinion on this. I respect Powers' opinion on this. And did not have a cent on Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, like, and it's not like we haven't given out bad takes about something like that that's backfired in our faces at all. So it is kind of funny to see when it does happen elsewhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to tonight's games. Let's start with Washington, Dallas here. The Capitals plus 125, the Stars minus 150, 6.5 the total on FanDuel right now, plus 116 over, minus 142 under. Moretto, we'll let you take this one here. Cap Stars, do you have anything for us in this game?
So this might be Stanley Cup preview, maybe. This is like,
oh boy,
we're getting into, this is maybe the best 3-game slate of the entire season. We got a potential cup preview here, potential cup preview in the next game. I wouldn't say any sort of like maybe no
last year's cup final in the next game.
Yeah, next year's cup final in the next game, and then I mean Colorado Vancouver in that last game is I mean there's good potential there too. I don't have anything in this game. The Washington numbers that were out there like very early on, openers like yesterday, middle of football Sunday, if you were on there, like where I agree that those have taken money and have come down now. I still think the price on Washington's a little bit too high. That being said, you guys know me. I'm not dying to fade the Stars anytime ever. So I don't really have anything on the side, even though it would be kind of capture nothing at this current price. Lean towards an under, but like I really think both teams have been generating quite a bit, and I don't necessarily trust that this is a quieter game, even though defensively the Caps have been playing much better. They're playing much tighter hockey. the opposition hasn't exactly been as good as, Stars on the road here. And the Stars, for the most part, can create against anyone. So I lean under, but like we're gonna get a Lindgren game. Overall, Lindgren's had a couple really nice games back to back now, but like Thompson's been better of the two of them. And Ottinger hasn't been like anything great lately. He's kind of fallen to a little bit of a lull, and both these teams can score quite a bit. So at the flat sixes right now, I think it's kind of priced right, and I'm just going to sit this one out, and I will be watching what should be a really, really good game.
Okay. So just watching, not betting here tonight, but Alber, are you going to be betting on this one?
No, I feel the same way. Definitely lean towards the under, if anything. As far as the side goes, yeah, it's like the Caps have kind of they've gone through a really long stretch of playing some pretty good teams, didn't look great. Now they've been playing a lot of poor teams as of lately and are looking a lot better. So it's certainly kind of this step up in class is not really something I'm looking to get out ahead of. As far as the Stars go, like I'm closer to the Capitals, so I have no interest in playing Dallas here. So nothing for me on this.
All right. Next game on the schedule here tonight. Then you guys teased it, but Panthers Oilers Stanley Cup matchup of last season. Florida plus 105, Edmonton minus 126 in Edmonton here tonight, mind you. 6.5 the total, plus 110 over, minus 134 under. Alber, how are you looking at this one? Is this just another watching game, or are you betting on it?
So I haven't played it yet, but I'm pretty close to liking Edmonton here if Florida keeps taking money. They have both been playing really good. I just think we're kind of getting to the point where the number may be getting a tad short here. I do think the Oilers are the better team. Panthers right now, they can't score. And they're kind of struggling there. And against the Oilers, it's obviously not a good problem to have. So yeah, I mean, if we get under 120 here, I'll probably end up on the Oilers, but I haven't played anything yet.
Okay. Moretto, have you played anything?
I like the under here. I had the under in that Edmonton Vegas game on Saturday, so I've got like slight PTSD because that flew over and that should have flown over. That was an incredibly high event game against Vegas. Vegas, obviously a very, very, very different team than Florida, though. That handicap was more down to the fact that like the Oilers tighten things up a lot against good teams. And we've seen that consistently from them. Now Vegas, they just can't defend. And the reality of that is like it got a little bit crazy once the first goal or two went in. And the game kind of spiraled out of control. Do not expect that to be the case here against a Panthers team that is also giving up nothing. You cannot generate very much against them. Oilers defensively playing really well. Obviously, Florida has been struggling to score quite a bit. The thing that scares me is like, and this is so narrative-y that it's not going to be enough to keep me off of it, so I will be on the under here, and I will be betting the under here, is that Florida has been shut out in back-to-back games. And like, this is too good of an offense to be held down for that long. There's going to be a breakout spot eventually. Now, that being said, I don't think this is it, just the way the Oilers are playing right now. And, Skinner, I know Skinner had that horrible giveaway behind his net the other day. That was embarrassing. But he's been playing really well, and he's kind of finding a groove. Will Florida get the goaltending? They haven't necessarily lately, but, I still trust it overall. So, yeah, I'll be on an under here, and I'll be very much nervous throughout the whole thing because this obviously, like, I don't think, defensively, I don't think either of these teams are going to give up all that much, but like, there's so much offensive firepower out there that, it is scary. It's kind of like that Leafs Devils under I played last week where like, I really like it conceptually, but it also is one of the scarier ones to pull the trigger on.
Okay. So you want under 6 minus 105 here. That's good for you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so under 6 minus 105 we'll grab here, courtesy of Moretto for today's show. One more game to get to here tonight, and then I have an idea for what we could do to close out the show. Send suggestions of what you guys like in every one of the games, whether it's for player props like goals, assists, points, whatever it may be. Send them in the chat there, and then I will pitch it to Alber and Moretto at the very end of the show. But under 6 minus 105 in Florida, Edmonton. That one goes in courtesy of Moretto. Again, you can find these in the BetStamp app as Edgework HQ. We'll go to the final game of the night here. Colorado, Vancouver. The Avs minus 140. The Canucks plus 116. 6.5 the total. Plus 114 over. Minus 140 under. Moretto, you lead us off here tonight. What are you thinking when it comes to the Canucks and Avs?
Yeah, so this one you can lock me in on an under. I think FanDuel is actually one of the best prices in the market right now on those under sixes. So I talked about how the Avs are going to become an under team for me soon, and last week just wasn't. We didn't have the matchups for it. I don't know what happened there. So I think that this is a great matchup for it. Avs also not only defensively playing a lot better, getting the goaltending now with between Wedgwood and Blackwood. This is a offense that's starting to fall off a little bit. And I know defensively the Canucks haven't been the same team, but they have still been solid, and they're just getting nothing going up front. It's been really bad. Even and that sort of somewhat outburst, a 4-goal game is considered an outburst for this offense right now against the Panthers. They really didn't generate anything. Should be a Lankinen game here, which makes me feel a lot better because Demko, you still can't fully trust them, but they're kind of alternating back and forth between the two. Like the goaltending matchup, like the way these two teams will match up against each other. I think this is going to be a very low event sort of game, and give me an under 6. I think that's a nice number.
Yeah, under 6 minus 111 there. I just showed people as well while Moretto was talking, walked you through how to get there on the FanDuel screen. Go over to game props, go down to total goals, flat line, and then you can see under 6 minus 111. That will be locked in courtesy Moretto for this one. Alber, are you thinking anything here for this game?
I don't have anything here. I think what I will say is we've kind of gotten past, or will get past soon, kind of the early Demko hasn't played in a while. He should kind of return to form a little bit here if he does play. As far as the Avs go, like I think, especially long term, like I think that trade was great for them, honestly. Like I am very high on Blackwood, I know, compared to a lot of other people. And Georgiev just didn't have it anymore. So I think as far as we look as like going forward and everything, I do think I'm going to be on the Avs a lot. This isn't the spot to do it. Like I'm not looking to kind of lay this price here. I don't have anything on this game. I would lean to that under, and I would lean to Colorado, but I'm certainly not going to play either.
Okay. Those are the games for today. We have 2 best bets to recap them quickly here. Florida, Edmonton, under 6 minus 105. Colorado, Vancouver, under 6 minus 111. What I was going to suggest here, Moretto, I believe you would have access to this as well. There is a profit boost token. This potentially only in Ontario, though. That's what I was trying to check. For tonight's
I can't find it.
Panthers Oilers game. The reason I was going to say we should maybe look to an SGP here in this game, building that out and using that profit boost token, is because every single bet that has been sent in the chat here so far tonight, player props, is in that game. Kachuk goal, Hyman, Kachuk goal from Charles, Hyman goal, Verhaeghe goal, Draisaitl will take care of the Panthers. Need Sam Reinhart goal. Got to go with Leon goal.
It's a lot of goals for an under 6.
I was going to say, yeah, we got under 6, and there's going to be like 12 goals in the game.
I saw it, and I was like, I saw everyone sending it. Moretto gives it out. I'm like, okay, everyone's got goal scorers in this game. That's good. But I was thinking maybe we could build an SGP, if not going with, if we're not going to go with some type of just pick one in each game. So I'll let
you guys not
decide.
Hear that car just honking for the last like 5 minutes on the street?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
No. We did just get another suggestion here from Sam, so you did look to another game if we wanted to look at that. But curious what you guys are thinking. Maybe we could build one small SGP for this Florida Edmonton game, and for those of you with the profit boost token, you can fire that, and then we could pick one in each game. Maybe that's the way to go about it. Let's start with picking one in each game, because we at least have some spread out here now. Yeah, we can hear your loud ass fucking keyboard. That's for sure.
I haven't even been typing.
Sam says, Marchman anytime goal. Is there any opposition to this?
No opposition for me.
Alber?
No, go ahead.
All right, let's go with that. Marchman anytime goal is in. Kevin, I did see protest. Hattie, but I don't think we're putting that in the parlay. I mean, why not? Based on the other shit we've been putting in lately, but not this one. Okay, Marchman, and
Do we have
let's
a
pick
Vancouver, Colorado
No.
suggestion yet?
Do you got
How about
one?
Lehkonen? Yeah, Lehkonen.
I'm in. We need to pick one from what the chat has sent here now to close this thing out. So Lehkonen in.
Yeah.
Let's get one more, obviously. So these are the ones that have been sent for the Oilers.
I'm in Reinhardt to
Panthers.
Chuck.
For Hagee, Draisaitl. Oh, sorry, the wrong one. Draisaitl. For Hagee, Reinhardt, Hyman, Kachuk.
Oh boy.
Hyman 195 is not awful. None of these Oilers, I like some of these Oilers prices. Yeah, I like the Hyman price. The Draisaitl price is pretty good. I'm good with either of those.
Moretto, any preference for you?
Just pulling up a couple more prices here.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, I like the Draisaitl one too.
Okay. Draisaitl
145.
in, that's the 3. So we're going to go 3 legs for the goal scorer, and we've got Marchman, Lehkonen, Draisaitl. Those are the 3. That'll pay, that's $10 pays you 320. This could actually be the one. And then let's go with the SGP for the Panthers and Oilers one. Maybe we could do some negative correlation here.
4+ leg SGP. All right.
Okay. 4+ legs. Yeah, let's take a look for those who are wondering. So going to this one, we've got 50% profit boost, 4+ leg SGP. All right, let's see. We'll build this thing out here over on FanDuel. Okay, so let's start with the under. We might as well. We'll go with the under 6.5 on the main. Or do you want to go with the under 6?
Yeah, no, that's fine. 6.5 is fine. We can throw that in there.
So we'll go with the under 6.5.
Maybe get a goal scorer in there and get some negative correlation going.
Okay. Goal scorer. Is there a preferred one? These are the ones we have sent. We'll take Leon out because we already put him into the regular one.
Did Charles give one? This is Charles's team, so.
Kachuk goal tonight, minus 400.
Kachuk.
Okay, so let's
All
go
right, Kachuk.
Kachuk. Plus 210. What else do we got? Someone else. It might have just been Charles. Yeah. Evan Rodriguez point. We also have McDavid shots on goal. Bennett, Kachuk, Draisaitl unders.
Pulling up some lines here.
Charles says he thinks
Verhaeghe or Bennett. I'd be down for a Verhaeghe or Bennett point as well. One of those two.
Okay. You got a preference on that there, Alber, of one of those two?
For points.
Verhaeghe or Bennett.
Probably Bennett.
Right.
Okay, Bennett in. That's 3. We need one more leg here. Charles said Bennett, Kachuk, Draisaitl unders. Potential for the game to go off the rails and with them in the box. Need one more.
It's true. We got like a penalty. Is there a penalty minutes over under prop in this game? I don't think so.
Just pull this up here. Hold on.
No.
Do we just go the completely stupid route and go this game to go to overtime too?
Oh boy.
Just nuke this price into oblivion at this point.
3-1 on will there be overtime seems very not great.
Yeah.
We need Alex B to chime in if he's in the chat on this.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to know if this game's going to overtime. You'd be the one to tell us.
Okay, we need one more leg here. One more leg.
What do we have so far? I've already lost track.
We have
Bennett
under
point.
6.5, Kachuk goal,
Okay.
and Bennett point.
We need an Oilers thing then.
Hyman goal. Nugent Hopkins goal.
Sam, do we have a first period anytime goal scorer or first period last goal scorer? What?
We need one more. Oh my God.
Leon, first period anytime goal scorer. Oh no, wait. Sam Hyman, first period, 1+ shot on goal. All right.
Done.
Let's do it.
That's it.
Perfect.
First period player, 1+ shots on goal. Hyman minus 170. I mean, it does more than enough. You throw a profit boost token on this thing, we're golden. Under 6.5, Kachuk, anytime goal. Bennett, 1+ point. Hyman, first period, 1+ shots on goal. Oh,
this is the one.
God.
This is the one.
The one.
$10 pays you 177. Throw a profit boost token on there. All right, we'll wrap it up with that. Best bets, obviously here, the goal scorers. We've got 3 legs on this one. Marchment, Lehkonen, and Draisaitl. $10 pays you 323. And then in the Panthers-Oilers game, we're going to go with the 4-legger that you can throw a profit boost on, the SGP on this one. Under 6.5, Kachuk anytime goal. Sam Bennett, 1+ point. Zach Hyman, first period player, 1+ shots on goal over at FanDuel. And our best bets for tonight, we've got 2. We've got the Panthers Oilers under 6 -105. Avalanche Canucks under 6 -111. That's all we've got for today. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe here to the channel at EdgeworkHQ. Follow us on Twitter at EdgeworkHQ as well. We appreciate everyone for watching. Moretto, Alber, thank you guys, as always, for taking the time to do this. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. for more picks and previews. Till then, enjoy the games tonight. Good luck on your bets.